Hey folks, how's it going? Iron Seagull here, back with my second current household video. My first one was very well received and I enjoyed doing it, so I decided, okay, I'm gonna make this a thing. And I really wanted to do a Valentine's Day special, so I thought, hey, why not make a couple for the next current household? So we're here in Beach City by Arflong7. You probably got a brief glimpse of it in my Prism Art Studio review, and I'll show it off a little bit more once I'm done going through the actual members of this household here. So we're just in the little suburb part. Let's go over to them. Yeah. Through the wall. And here they are playing table tennis. So yeah, they'll probably be like the opposite of the previous family, where they're going to become jocks really fast. So I thought, hey, they need something fun to do in the backyard. So I'll introduce you to the first of the two Sims here, Christy. And this is the Wills family, by the way. It's their last name. So her lifetime wish is to become a chess legend. And for her Simology, she loves to swim, loves the outdoors, a hopeless romantic, she loves the heat, and she's friendly. So yeah, I thought that was pretty appropriate for this town of Beach City, since it kind of reminds me of Florida, almost like Roaring Heights does. And yeah, this is a very new family, so she only knows her boss and her boyfriend Nick, which we will get to in a little bit. And her career, she just started as a background extra, and her work uniform actually isn't too bad. It's like a purple it's not a polo shirt, it's just like a purple turtleneck with stripes on it. It's surprising because usually the work uniforms are hideous looking. And yeah, it works from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. And she does not have any skills, like any unhidden skills, that is, because both of them have already built up one skill point in the table tennis skill. It comes with university life. And she has a flying disc in her inventory. I guess did she pick it up, or... Yeah, because we had one on the ground, but I guess she picked it up at some point. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Her bio is nothing special. I just typed Christy loves the water, and that's it. Oh, and her clothing. So her hair comes with Aurora Skies. You can just have the standard edition. You don't need to buy the venue to have this hair. And her dress is from Outdoor Living Stuff, but I changed the pattern on the actual dress part of it. And her bracelet is from... Oh gosh, why am I blanking on this? I usually know this. Okay, I don't know. I'm kind of stumped. I almost want to say University Life, but I don't think it was. Oh, I almost forgot this little detail here. I'll try to get a little bit closer so you guys can see it a bit more easily, but I used these custom content fingernails, which is one of the first times I've ever used them, actually. I don't remember where I got them. There was like a few different animal kinds, but I see she has these panda fingernails. It's pretty awesome. Am I missing anything? Oh, her shoes are... I think they're from Late Night. They look like from their... They look like they are from Late Night. So, yeah, I think that covers everything for Christy. Well, I'll put the stories down so the camera doesn't keep going everywhere. Alright, so we have Nick. And he is... Oop. Why is it freezing now? Okay. Turn around a little bit more. Okay. So, yes, he's a self-employed gardener, which was why there was, like, the gardening station and the planters back there, which I'll show you in a little bit. So, his traits, he is clumsy, neat, eco-friendly, green thumb, and friendly. Oh, and his taste, he likes geek rock, key lime pie, and spice brown, and I'll just go over Chrissy's very quickly, even though you probably saw them. She likes disco music, she likes fruit parfait, and yellow. And her personality sign is Taurus. And Nick's sign is Gemini. And I think I typed in something funny for a scrapbook. Oh, Nick likes pie, lol. I'm not sure why I typed that. He's nerdy at heart and loves gardening. And yeah, just knows his girlfriend, and he smashes cucumbers for a living. He hasn't sold anything yet, so that's why he hasn't gotten anywhere yet. And he has 2 gardening skill. Oh, he's actually very close to level 3. And oh, right, and he has a wind surfboard, and he has a little sunlight seed thingy, because they have the Plants vs. Zombie sunflower. Actually, yeah, there isn't anything else to really go over with him, so I'll show you some of the stuff for the front of their house. Oh, and by the way, his lifetime wish is to have the perfect garden. So as you can see here, I placed 2 of these scooters that come with I don't remember which one of the packs that I got for pre-ordering University Life. It was just a little incentive for pre-ordering the game, and I really love these. I love using these for Sims who are just starting out, and they have different designs and stuff. And also, you have an aqua sled over here because Beach City has a lot of water. So I thought, hey, they should have some boats since they can't really afford a car. So I was like, hey, yeah, have some water transportation. And I'll show you their house. You can pretty much see all of it from here because it's just one floor. But there's their little bedroom over here. Nothing too special except for 2 pieces of custom content, which I'm also using in my Into the Future Let's Play. There's the little emoticon pillow from 1 billion pixels over here, and then there's also this cactus puppy, which is indeed from Everlasting Garden. I looked it up after I recorded the Into the Future video, and yes, that's where I got it from. That's a Tumblr website. And over here is the kitchen. Oh, I forgot to remove the pose player. Oh well. Yeah, there's the little kitchen over here. The only thing I really changed from what it was before is I put in the Accessinator stove from the Bayside set, which is like my favorite thing. I mean, look at the little detail on it. It's pretty awesome. And plus, Sims learn the cooking skill faster. One interesting thing is that I tried to put the wood fire oven in here, but it gave Nick routing failures each and every time I tried to make him use it. So that was kind of weird. Even if I put it like outside, he still wouldn't use it. It's really weird. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. And just a little table over there. And actually an interesting thing over here is this little wall decoration, which came with a Valentine's Day free set that came out the day before Valentine's Day, actually. And yeah, it's actually not too bad for a free set. Even though it's only 2 items, there's this little thing that has 4 different stencils, and then there's also a buffet table that has 4 stencils. So Cinderella Mouse, actually, one of my good friends on Twitter, she said she wants to use those objects for Love Day festivals. So that's actually a really good idea, and I might do that as well. And yes, pose player and some chairs and table. That's pretty much it. And then there's a guest bedroom, you use whatever, and the bathroom. It's not too special since this household has only been here for like a couple of days, I think. Or it's day 2 now, technically. So, yeah, it'll get more interesting as time goes on, at least. But, hey, at least they do have the gardening station and stuff, which is something I almost forgot to show. So, another interesting point to bring up is that I tried to place this gardening station normally, but it kept telling me that it was on a slope, which that doesn't make much sense because it's perfectly flat. And then I used move objects on, and then I placed it, and Nick used it just fine earlier because he opened the composter so that some of these plants could grow, which I'll show you which ones. So there's a lettuce plant here, red berry bean plant, Maui bean plant, red valerian, and ginseng, as well as an apple tree. So hopefully this garden will expand much more as our gardening skill improves and some more spawners appear in the world, since this is almost a fresh save. And I think that's pretty much it. So I think I'll just show the world of Beach City off a little bit, just to give a bit more context as to their lifestyle. I'm not even sure. Just the context of where they live. Oh yeah, and I like how that rabbit hole that comes with university life, this grocery store, it reminds me of Dairy Queen. I'll just zoom in on it real quick, even though it was at the very beginning of the video. But see, does this not look like Dairy Queen? The logo looks so similar. Yeah, so Beach City. I will probably be showing this off in my World Showcase series too after I'm done making the Soccer Talk episode. Yeah, this is an absolutely massive world by rflong7, and it uses every expansion pack, every stuff pack, and every store world, and I think almost all of the premium content as well. So it's basically like an Uber world that uses everything. So if you have everything, then this is the world for you. Wow, I'm not sure why this is like all black down here. Yeah, as you can see, like on the outside of the world, there's this military base, which is really well done with the placement of the jet planes and all that stuff. And actually, I do have texture replacement mods for this hangar and the little rocket ship base there, so that's why it looks a little bit better in my game. And there's this little country area over here where there's like this community lot that takes advantage of the Grandpa's Grove venue, where it has the tractor and all that cool stuff. Oh yes, yeah, okay, I was thinking, wait, where are the cows? But yeah, there's some cows over here, as well as the cow plant, which has like a little birthday cake ready to eat a sim alive. Oh no. Yeah, this is actually really cool. I haven't taken that much of a look at this community lot yet. So this world is like, it's near final, I guess you could say. I think the creator's still gonna put out another version that'll fix like a couple of routing issues, but otherwise this world is finished. And over here is one of my favorite areas, actually. This is like a little cottage country area that is right on the lake, which is just fantastic. It even has its own dive spot, and there's a few others scattered around this world. And I'll show you my favorite house in this entire world, to be honest. It's so cool. Like, there's this little wooden retreat over here that even has its own pier. Because I actually played an earlier version of Beach City where I had it was actually the same family I used in my Skylight Studio review. I had them living in this house, and then they had their own boats here, and it was an awesome virtual life for sure. Wait a little bit longer for all these objects to load, because yeah, this just looks so great. And definitely some good use of the Barnacle Bay rope fencing over here for the piers. And then, wow, this is almost turning into like a mini showcase. But then there's like another farming area over here where there's a nectary. And then over here is the little marsh swamp area. And this is where I put the Prism Art Studio for my venue review from the other week. And, oh yes, there's one cool little detail I want to show you guys. There's actually a train that appears over here. If I zoom in, there's some train tracks, and there we go. Yeah, now they're starting to appear. I think I will fast forward time just a little bit, wait for this train to reappear, because it's an awesome little detail, and it's one of my favorite things about this world. Yeah, I don't know how she did it, but she made it so that, like, normally the train only appears on the viaduct in Champs-les-Sims, France, in World Adventures, but somehow she had it, like, on ground level. Oh, here it is. Well, I gotta go into, or actually I'll get rid of the UI, so I have more freedom of movement over here. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. But there you go, there's the little train going by. And I also have a texture replacement for the train as well, which is also why the train looks a little bit better, and you can see going through the bridge over here. See, doesn't this look awesome? Yeah, it's pretty great, except for, yeah, the train just kind of disappears at the end, but, well, what can you do? Oh, hello, there's a rainbow going right from the Prism Art Studio. That's actually kind of appropriate. Almost like a Pink Floyd reference. Let's see, and, of course, I have to show you, like, the main attractions of this world. Like, over here is the big city area, where there's a lot of high-rises and the Showtime venues, and there's some resorts over here, and there's some piers and some space for houseboats, which is great because for the longest time I've wanted someone to use the Lucky Palm pier pieces right here in like a custom world, but I was always disappointed because I could never find one, and now I've finally found one that does use the Lucky Palms pier pieces, and it looks pretty good. Definitely looks good, and there's lots of different houseboats here, and this one over here is actually a nightclub. Can this load a little faster, maybe? Please? Please and thank you. Yeah, there we go. I haven't been inside of it yet, but it definitely is an interesting idea to have a nightclub on a houseboat. Definitely a good way of meshing expansion packs together. Oh look, all the special effects are going off now. And I'll show you this other part of the city over here. So this is basically where you can, like, you can't actually do so, but you could basically call this like the little tourism information place where you could grab little brochures about what to do in Beach City and stuff like that. And then there's a beach right next to it, which is pretty cool. And there's a lot of different lots over here. I'll let you discover them for yourself, but I'll just scroll down a little bit because it looks pretty cool. Because yeah, this is really turning into a bit much of a mini world showcase, but I couldn't resist. This world is so good, and everyone needs to try it out. At least for those of you who have all the expansion packs and stuff packs, and at least most of the store content. Because I mean, the world will still run if you're missing stuff packs and some store content, but you do need all the expansion packs so that your game won't crash when you try to open it. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up this current household video. So I hope you enjoyed and hope you have a great Valentine's Day, whether you're single or have a significant other. And yeah, be sure to leave a like, comment, favorite this video, or even subscribe, because it lets me know that you really like my videos and my channel. So I'll talk to you later, guys, and have a good day.